Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Today is April 13th, 2021, and the news is brought to you by Downtown Camera, an independent photography store located in Toronto, Canada, in operations for more than 40 years. While they carry a large selection of digital goods, they aim to carry the widest selection of film and affordable film processing services in Canada. Join their AM/FM club, get 25% off Kodak film and chemistry and 10% off other brands. So in the news this week, we have the Pixelator mat. So the Pixelator, as you know, is a device to hold your film and sort of mask the negatives so you can digitize with a digital camera. Well, now they've come out with what they call the Pixelator Mask A4, which is an A4 size mat with a cutout of the Pixelator size. And basically what it will do is block the light from your light table to your digital camera to prevent, ghosting and flares and so on. This mask is on sale right now for £8.99. And if you go ahead and order, it will be shipping in a week. Then Fujifilm seems to have been listening to instant film users and released what we all wanted, the Fuji Instax Mini 40, a retro-looking Instax Mini camera with two functions, basically normal pictures and selfie. So it basically extends the lens and basically uses Instax Mini film. It's not exactly what we all wanted. We want peel apart back, but they did bring a special film that has like a contact frame around it. So instead of being the usual white border, it's like a black border and has like the contact frame numbers and all that of the usual like slide film and so on. So if you're into some retro cool vibes but don't really want to shoot the real deal, you can shoot this Instax Mini 40 with the Instax Mini contact frame film. I'll leave the link below just in case this is the kind of thing that interests you. Then Voigtlander has announced a 28 Ultron version 1 and 2. And this news, I know there's already an Ultron out there, so I guess they're announcing the second version. This is the vintage line, so the Voigtlander Ultron vintage line. This is coming from Leica Rumors. You can go check it out. But Voigtlander lately has been releasing a lot of lenses, which is pretty cool, because there are still a lot of Leica shooters, digital and film, and also adapted to digital cameras, which is another way to shoot Leica lenses or Leica mount lenses. Then Polaroid has finally confirmed their circle film, which was leaked a couple weeks ago and finally is out. It's the I-type circle film, if I'm not wrong. Will work on I-type cameras and Polaroid 600. So sorry, it's not the I-type kind. It's the 600. So it comes with a battery and it has the circle. The way they announced it on Instagram or social media was saying, keep your eyes peeled. And then they had to erase that because everybody thought it was the peel apart. They said like, oh, your favorite film is coming. Keep your eyes peeled. And of course, us users of peel apart film thought that was a sign. Obviously, it was, badly wording from the marketing team, and it was solved after. Then we have TTArtisans releasing the 21mm f1.5 lens in silver. So if you are one that likes to have a silver camera with a silver lens, now you can get this. Or maybe you like that kind of like panda look and you like silver lens on a black camera. Also, you can get this. Then we have the Silvergrain Classics has released a podcast, and the first interview was following Cap's doc, which is the Impossible Project, and now we have Super Sense, and then we have the One Instant. And the second one has been with Addox or Mirko from Addox and Lina Bessonova, which are now married. They're a couple. So Lina Bessonova and Mirko talk all about the ins and outs of Addox and Photo Impex and how they're working, and why there's not a 400 speed film, and why there's no color film from them, and why they've stopped doing paper, and they're having problems with the polywarm tone and all these things. So I found it very interesting. If you want to know more about Addox, I think Addox is a brand that goes like, behind the scenes. You don't really hear much about it. It's not the hype, but it really is doing a lot towards photography. Small team, very dedicated, very passionate, and I think it's very interesting. There are news from them there about their Super 8 cartridges, which will be coming out soon, if not already, and also about the production of film and what will happen with 120 and so on. So if you want to go ahead and listen, it's pretty amazing. Honestly, I would love to know more about what they're doing. Maybe one day when pandemic's not hitting, I could go visit and see all their operations. Then we have a Valoi 360 update on Kickstarter. And just for those, basically in the Kickstarter, they're saying there's some delays and they're, working on things. But I have to say, in favor of Valoi 360, I already have a working unit. It's not a prototype anymore. It's the final version. And I have to say, it looks pretty good. I have to say that probably they've hit the three things that everybody wants and never happens. It's pretty inexpensive. I won't say it's cheap. It's usable in the sense that it seems to do what it wants to do, and it does it quickly. So pretty good overall device. I'll be making some videos about the Valoi 360 very soon. And then one of those news that you knew that were coming, but you didn't expect, Ferrania is still alive. They posted on social media that they're still around, that their team is healthy, but the pandemic, of course, created chaos everywhere. Of course, they were in Italy. Italy has been hit pretty hard at the beginning and probably right now too. And they've managed to do progress and infrastructure and fixing things, and they're trying to go towards doing 100% of everything of the film in-house. So that's really, really big news. And just in case you were wondering, P30 is still sold out. So, in a different topic, software. GIMP, the image, Photoshop alternative, let's say, open source Photoshop alternative, has been released with 2.10.24 with a new negative darkroom feature. And this seems to be in the trend of inverting your scans from color negative film. I haven't been able to test it myself. I'm not a user of GIMP. I use Photoshop, and honestly, if somebody goes out there and tries it out, I would love to know how it works and if there's any major things that we all should know. Then, Intrepid cameras. The 8x10 Fresnel is back on sale. I announced they were making these Fresnel 8x10, basically masks. It's like a piece of plastic that you put over your ground glass and it helps illuminate your ground glass. They were having some issues with the 8x10. That was confirmed on the interview I had with Max about their Intrepid Compact Enlarger. And it seems they've figured it out and they've re-released the 8x10 version. I think if you bought one and had issues, they will change it free of cost, so just in case you guys bought that and you didn't know. So yeah, that's the news with Intrepid, and those are the news for this week. So thank you, Downtown Camera, for sponsoring the news. As always, you can send an email to the email below with any information about film photography, news, and so on that you think I might have not featured here or I might miss, just in case. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.